Good start.
Oh, Chopper jumped out. Oh. Hello, welcome back.
Oh, I didn't realize to another. I just went to Twitter.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, because I put a notification out. That's all I did. All right. Are we on the internet, Mr. Cotlon?
We are on the internet.
We are on the internet. Hello, people of the internet. Yeah, God damn, I know I had to make that reference. I don't care. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? For the sake of this, I apologize by my wording, but I'm going to try with because of the last time I did this, I was just dropping like crazy. I'm going to try without my camera for a moment.
Okay.
So I may put it on in a bit, just as a heads up.
Fair enough. Should we turn our cameras up too?
You guys can keep it open if you want. It can add some viewpoint if anybody wants to see some vocal or some physical reactions. If people are, you know, like Cotlaw there, wide-eyed, bushy-tailed.
A soundboard.
A bit lower.
Yeah. Oh, one note: no soundboards unless completely relevant.
So no.
Lovely stuff. Come to the game.
Unless it's well timed.
Well, timing.
Chopper, the main thing you need to know is that Cotlol has a soundboard and he's going to have some fun with it.
Only if necessary. I will use it responsibly.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's why I'm not pressing any buttons now.
Thank you. Alright, so we're live on the internet. We have the thing. So let's get right into this. So, welcome everyone to Perception Check. You must have rolled pretty high to find our quiet little stream. We are back, everybody!
Woo!
We are back for the new year. First of all, if you're watching us for D&D, happy 2021. If you haven't checked out the other stuff we've done for the past few days, why?
Some of us have been sleeping.
Yeah, well, and that's actually a good reason. That's a very good reason. I mean, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with Del. What are you doing?
Being silly. Sorry.
Don't be silly. This is a serious moment in the campaign.
Who cares? We're here for the
And the sound.
We're so
Oh,
being serious.
We are about as serious as clowns at a funeral.
I don't have a clown button.
Don't. That works. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I am Brownie, your dungeon master for tonight, and joining us, we've got the ragtag crew as you hopefully know and love them. Tonight we are joined by Kotlol.
Hello.
We're joined by Aeon.
Roll.
Heidi.
with a kitty.
Is that Sam?
No, this is Yasmin.
Oh, Yasmin. I really need to
Sam
remember.
can't come in my room because of her. Remember?
Oh, that's why I probably remembered them. I was like, room, Sammy. That's the link. Wait.
No,
Oh well.
This is Yasmin.
The cats are everywhere.
We have a kind of a problem. Fian redeemed the happy. Fian redeemed the happy dance. I'll do it. I guess I'll do it.
Go on then.
Thank
you. Yay!
I did it.
So I didn't have to.
I did it because and I have a cat on my lap, so I was handicapped. Or maybe, actually, you could say I was handicapped.
There you go. He took my joke. Anyway, we're also joined by Raven,
Who is apparently dead.
who's just dying. We're also joined by Dell,
Hoi, everybody!
Caitlin,
Guys, how's up?
and Chop.
Who died?
Oh, you just
Chopper.
went to Oh, he's back.
And quickly coming in and out, Chopper. You okay there? You okay there, Chopper?
I might have to reset my internet.
Okay.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I thought you were casting
no.
Dimension Door on your Discord.
Anyhow,
Yeah.
Aeon.
The happy dance.
Dabba 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 da dabba dabba da dum da dabba dabba da dum da 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 da.
What even is going on? What's going on?
It's Caitlin, the short version is we have a score thing that people can redeem, and if they redeem a certain score, then the one who's hosting the stream has to do a happy dance. That's the
Dance,
short
magic dance.
Hey.
Dun, 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 man. Dun,
Dabba da
dun,
dabba da 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 dabba da dabba da 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 dabba da dabba da 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 da.
Can we stop redeeming dances, please?
Yes. Could we not, everybody? I know everyone is happy and everyone's la-di-da-di-da. Good
That's-
to see you all.
At least we got him out of the way now.
Yes. The points are gone. Now, Lena is, of course, a little bit late, so hopefully she should be joining us a little on the, excuse the pun, later on. So we'll see what happens there. I don't care. Oh, Thean, I had a few. I figured I'd use it before I go for the ultimate goal. Fair enough. All right. Anyway, let's get on with tonight. So, the last time we tried doing this, there was a little bit of a, shall we say, a stressful time. So right now we are back with doing this once again. No, don't worry. I'm just leaving it at that. I know we can't, don't worry. So we're hopefully going to give you a session a lot better for the first one of the year. And I think Chopper's resetting his internet, so he'll have to be back in just a moment. But besides all of that, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready to play?
Yes.
Judging from your voice, that you sound like the guy from Saw. I don't know.
Would you like to play a game?
No.
No jigsaw.
Do I have to press the puppet button? Yes, there's a voice mod for that in this thing.
Oh,
No.
fine. But let me tell you about this. Little game. No, I won't do it.
Tell you the game.
I cannot stand the Saw movies, but I know that catchphrase. That's the only reason I know of it, and I don't intend to go any further with that. All I say is, if you ever watch them, more power to you. Anyway,
I think the correct term is if you saw the movies.
ugh.
Fuck! I knew someone was gonna say that.
Bra-da-da-da-da-da. Wow.
Can we get on with the perception check, please?
Yes, yes, okay, yes. Sorry, everybody. So, let's get on with this. So, I'm gonna. Oh, apparently Raven is broken. He's out of order.
Nothing new there.
Get my music playing. There we go. There. Get the music playing. Oh, I've missed that too. All right. So, last time on perception check, the Hope Finders had managed to acquire a little. Heidi poofed.
Heidi's back.
Bitey.
You managed to acquire a little what?
Sorry, I had to reset my camera. Continue.
That's fine. No worries. Sorry, I didn't realize that. I just got interrupted. That's all. All right. So
Sorry.
the Hope Finders had managed to acquire a little time and a little bit of fun moments within the city of Creo. On their travels, they managed to acquire some extra help in the form of Topaz, and enjoyed a little bit of problems with the Festive of the Fist in a couple of spots, mostly to do with Magnus the Half-Orc, as well as their current situation involving Stonebreaker. Thanks to the keen eyes of a young halfling ranger by the name of Trilly, they found out that Stonebreaker was somehow in cahoots with a strange figure. After a little bit of prep, you managed to acquire a chance to meet up with this, and you also uncovered during your process a special form of an elixir in order to basically, well, I would call it a mystical elixir is my word, and I forgot what proper name I gave it, so please excuse me. It's been a while.
I believe it was
You-
called the Elixir of Life.
Elixir of Life. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. If anyone
Elixir
can
of
verify. It was either Elixir of Life or Mystic Elixir. If anyone can
Mystic
verify.
elixir.
Mystic
Elixir,
Elixir.
okay.
Thank you. Sorry, that's what I thought. Oh yeah, Elixir of Life was the other name I gave it, but nah. Anyway, the Mystic Elixir, which was said to have the power to convert anything of a non-living material to life. It was then uncovered that Trilly had been given a task, and this mystical elixir of all sorts was one of the reasons that was being hunted in the form of this. You managed to acquire a chance to speak with this figure to organize some kind of a plan / trade / whatever you were going to concoct. And in the process, 3 of the companions of yours, Goldie, Trip, and Liam, ventured through the portal to meet up with the king on the other side. His name was King Jerstay, or, as he had revealed it to you lot, King Diction Jerstay. And that was where we left off on the last episode. So, Hope Finders!
We got a deluxe charge from Mighty Chlorified. Thanks for the sub.
Hey, da Floof gave us da Floof.
And he says,
All right.
I'm almost relieved of laryngitis and it should be good by next week.
Fantastic.
Also, hey, Lena.
Hello.
Hey, Lena. How you doing? Oh, odd silence.
Probably wrong microphone settings. Give him a moment.
No worries. Just get the music playing here. So just waiting on Charlie to turn back up. All right. Okay, so so at this point, Diction steps out of his throne and walks right up to the top step, past you, Goldie, and standing at the top up here with Liam and Trip, basically both down here on the bottom, because I think Trip, you backed away after you did your magic, after you healed him.
Yes.
Are we allowed to say something?
At this point, if there's anything you want to say in retaliation to his name being called, but I will say, for the sake of description, I'll just let you know that he is still the halfling form that you know of him. Sorry, it was the best I could do. I still couldn't find a better image, so apologies, everybody. But he's there dressed up in this regal-style outfit that definitely makes him dressed to the part of being a king. I will say, just for the sake of helping things, dotted around you, you will see that from your positioning, there are 4 guards that you can see, unaware that there appears to be much else besides him and those 4. So if there's anything you want to say, you have the right to say something now if you wish.
Alright, so Goldie then glares and walks up to him say here. Like here, and she said, what the hell are you doing here?
What am I doing here, dear? Well, it's just as I said. I am King Diction Jerstay. This is my domain, is it not? I believe as a king not supposed to reside over his kingdom.
Who the fuck made you king?
At that point, when you say that, the 2 guards on the top just point a crossbow in your direction.
Chip puts both her hands over her face and goes,
Watch
Go-
Charger.
Goldie sort of
yeah, my voice, I know my voice mod's on.
Yeah.
Alright. Goldie then glares at the the person that was readying the crossbow and is like, fire that at me. If you dare fire that at me, little girl, I'm gonna make sure you're gonna wish you never. I'm gonna make you wish you regret it.
At that point, Diction raises up his hand and goes, "It's all right. We're old friends."
Mm-hmm.
And they just lower the bows, but they are at least prepared to shoot them, if that makes sense. he looks up at you, Goldie, and goes, "My dear, have you not learned what I am capable of? Have you not learned of the tricks of the trade that I am able to push my way as the cards are dealt, as it was?"
To be honest, I didn't think you would be capable of tricking an entire nation of thinking that you are their king.
Trick is such a strong word. I did no manipulation of the thought. All I did was just state my reasons, and that is exactly what I did.
Trip just does a loud gulp.
And at this point, Diction looks over and goes, "Oh, I remember you. I think we met a little bit before. Weren't you the one who, I believe, talked me into setting up a trap?"
Trip just looks down and does a silent nod.
I thought I recognized. And then he looks over and goes, "And as for you, I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting."
Wow.
Looks over at you, Liam. Sorry.
Depends on if your previous one was also a fake.
Previous one? Oh, are you aware on what I am capable of? My. My name has seemed to have passed further than expected.
Oh, if you didn't destroy my workshop, I wouldn't have been here. So this is kind of on you.
With so much going on, forgive me if I don't seem to know, but that's besides the point. I'm honestly surprised that you're able to make your way here. Do you even have any idea where you are at this point?
The other side of the portal. Not rocket science.
I'm
Isn't
confused
this-
just a little bit.
Isn't this? Oh, right.
Well,
Isn't this
Go
the
ahead.
Halfling Kingdom?
at least
I thought-
one of you is able to know it. Yes, you are
Wait,
in. Oh, yes, Magnus.
I thought we shoved him through a portal to the other
No.
side.
No, we undid
yeah,
it. And
sorry.
then-
Change
I
that.
didn't get the chance to say it to you or Lena, but after the little outburst thing that I did of mine, we've reset it back so I've had more chance to plan. So we've gone back to the end of where the last one was. So he's still on this side.
Okay.
So
Just
if there's
making
going to be it's all right. I understand. Sorry, I didn't get the chance to explain it. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
So he goes, yes, this is the kingdom of Naturia, known as the Halfling Kingdom. Believe it or not, it is quite a fair way across the ocean, so this is kind of the only way in and out at the moment.
Why the fuck are you even here? Like you said, it's far away from anywhere else.
Well, my dear, and as he walks along the edge of the steps, sorry, it's the best I could do based on the angle of the squares, by the way. He makes his way around the chair, and as he does, he sort of speaks as he does. He goes, well, if you must know, I've been here for quite some time. It's quite easy to pass the time as it was, especially when you're acquiring stuff as this. And as you look over in his direction, you see before you a giant gold-stoned statue of some kind. The statue is decorated with blue gems all down the neck. And it's basically just stood there, and its pose is it's got both the claws stepping straight out, a head looking to the side, and what looks like it generally looks like it's actually smiling of some posture.
Cut the crap, Diction. We're only here for one thing. where are Trilly's parents? What do you want with the potion? With that stupid potion? And why do you want Trilly?
Make a persuasion check, Caitlin.
Oh, persuasion. All right.
First roll of the year.
Oh, wait,
First
wait,
roll of
wait,
the
wait,
year,
wait.
how it goes. Oh,
Turning on the chat.
yeah.
And after to
Oh, okay,
the
yeah,
right
we
one.
haven't got
And
that,
go ahead, you can roll.
Lucky necklace dice. Give me luck.
I'm not doing the market charm thing.
Oh.
15!
15, okay.
Reasonable.
He
That's
does,
alright.
he does a smirk and just goes, eager to the point. I feel it's not fair to share all the cards on the table, but I will at least indulge you on one of those answers because I feel it's fair. And after all, you were so brave to venture through to my domain. So I'll be happy enough to at least explain why I'm here for you. You see, well, actually, it relates to both those questions. So I guess in a way I'll be fair and give two. First of all, I require that elixir because it's the only thing capable of bringing anything of a non-material to life. Something like this. And he looks up at the statue he's right next to. And as for the second part, surely you must know what the mystic elixir's all capable of?
You want to bring that stupid statue to life? What's so special about it?
You obviously are not aware on what you're dealing with. This is Stone Oak Castle. This is known as the residing place where the tomb of Leodrake is said to exist. And I am standing right on top of it. So let me make this pure and simple. That elixir will wake up this very tomb behind me, and Leodrake will be here. And as to why I want the little halfling along with it, well, there are two reasons for that. First of all, I have a vendetta about the one who blasted me out of the sky when you took me down from my lucky owl.
Oh yeah, that was pretty
Yeah.
fun. That was pretty fun. That was fun.
Wait a minute, didn't I stab him through the heart after that?
Yes, you did. He doesn't see that at this point.
No.
He looks over and just goes,
No, he was
Oh.
No, that was another time. The I believe no, the Mud that was when Mudbeard died, right?
yeah.
That's when we captured him and he was killed. It was killed when we interviewed him.
Oh, that's right. That was. Okay, so
Yeah,
this was before I stabbed him through the heart.
Trilly that shot him down.
Yeah.
Yeah. But second of all, I happen to know that he is the current champion chosen by the Queen.
Sure.
And unfortunately,
Okay.
yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry. I heard the she's and I went, how did I get that wrong? Oh well. All right. Anyway,
Don't.
she was the one who spilled exactly what happened. Would you care for me to explain a little as to why this is so important? You can see a little, like he's sort of tensing up, like he really doesn't want to recall it. But it's up to you three.
Trip raises her arms. It's like,
Oh wait, recalling when he got killed.
No, it looks like it looks like he sort of wants to explain why he really wants Trilly.
Trip is like, like, no.
Can't say I would. Can't say. Can't say
What
why
about
you want Chili.
What about you, Liam?
Nope.
Well, how about I make this pure and simple? The Queen bragged about how the fact that a pure being of light was pure necessary. I couldn't allow that, especially since the champion had been chosen. So I had to make sure of that myself. So I guess you could say, I want the champion here. So that way, I can dispose of her myself. And Leo Drake will be under my rule.
Well, sorry to burst your bubble, but you're not gonna get your filthy hands on Trilly nor the potion. So how about you go fuck off?
At that point, the 4 crossbows of the guards are pointing right at you. And at this point, Diction sort of just chuckles and goes, You really want to do this, do you? My kingdom, where this castle is filled with people under my domain, my command, my rule, to inflict your judgment?
Personally, I would just prefer just to walk out the portal and just leave you here.
I mean, if you want to do that, I have no objection. It just means you may have a little situation to deal with. He walks back forward, and he gets back in the chair. And he looks over you and goes, How about we make a little deal?
You and your fucking
Ready.
deals.
Ready?
Yes?
You see what I wrote in chat?
I can just imagine like Obi-Wan just like, hello there.
Hello there.
That's the point. That is the point, and I honestly really want to do it now that I've been thinking about it.
Why, hello
If you want to do it, you can do.
I am standing in front of the portal.
You're gonna because
Yeah.
you're holding off because you're next to Stonebreaker, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what?
Anyhow, go ahead, Brownie.
If it, well,
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, Magnus just came in.
Keep doing it.
oh, it's
Hello
Magnus.
there.
Oh, he did come through. At this point, he goes,
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, look who came back. Hello, Mr. Vorpal Thief.
Oh, you remember me. Good. I have something for you. It's a pike to put your head.
Trip looks at Magnus and goes,
Well, then in that case, it looks like we may have a little bit of unattended attention to deal with. And
Pike
with
says
that,
a massive grin on his face, like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
well, at that point, above the statue, you see a black spiral appear, slowly getting bigger as it does so.
Oh no.
And you see at this point Diction with this smirk and goes, Tell me, how familiar are you with dark magic?
The only other times I've seen dark magic, it was a couple of wizards that I stabbed through the chest, so you tell me. Oh wait, they were you, weren't they?
Let's see how you handle this.
Trip
And
is
it's
waving her
there
arm
that-
frantically.
Well, at this point, you look and you see on Diction's finger, there's a similar black spiral. Yes, Trip?
No, this is the pose he's taking, right?
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's the pose.
They're
And
doing this for
then-
to get the pose down.
And then, still holding the finger, moves it around in a circle. Like he's traced the air. and goes, I'll make one little deal with you lot right now. Give me the halfling and the elixir, and the parents go free. If not, then I will make sure that you will be blown out that portal, and the only thing left of you that ventures through it will be the essence of soul that goes right to the seventh hell.
Considering you have no soul, and considering how many times I've killed you, I'm surprised you're not already there. But I am willing to listen to more.
Is this equal to that meme where it's just like, hello and goodbye?
I'm willing to listen to more. And what assurances do you have that you won't just kill us?
Well, let's put it this way. I was nice enough to indulge your comrades here on what I was doing. I could have easily just snuffed them out right now if I wanted to.
May I approach the throne for more personal communique? It's kind of quiet back here.
Yeah. Trip, what's up with you there?
Trip just does something unusual. She just sits down and just folds her arms.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Okay, so I have a feeling there's other reasons why you're keeping us alive rather than you being charitable, I guess.
I mean, there could be. But there's no way to know unless you are truly observant.
Can I use insight, actually?
Sure! Go ahead! Roll an insight check.
Since he said be observant, I'm thinking, oh wait.
Is he telling you something you should have known?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Sorry for the Discord beep.
Please. Oh, yes.
Ooh, 19. Okay. You do sense there's an errand of truth amongst him, but you're unable to pinpoint what. Like, you know he's telling the truth, but you can't figure out exactly why he's saying about observant, if that makes sense.
Oh, fuck. I should have...
Question.
Should have been like this, not this.
Sorry.
Yeah, perception is what you went to look around with. Yes, Chopper.
What happened to my +2 long sword? I think last game it got destroyed or something.
It's, I believe you have with you. You should have with you, right?
Sorry.
Topaz picked it from the shop.
And
So you
Alright,
have got it back. I just don't think we added it yet. Sorry.
Could I...
Very good.
Oh, if it's alright with you guys, can I do a quick perception? Because I really messed up on insight. Or is it a little bit late? I can understand if not.
You know what? I'll allow one perception check. I'll allow it now.
Alright, thank you. Sorry about that, guys.
No
It's been a
worries.
while.
First of the year. It's been a while. It's been a while.
Alright.
Don't worry.
Wow.
Just roll
That's good, I
perception.
thought.
Yeah.
So I got 10.
Okay. Just waiting for it to pop.
Yeah,
Okay,
10
10.
to...
Don't see anything of note in the castle. All right. So at this point, he sort of goes, how about I tell you at least a little something? Call it a goodwill to men, if you will. Tell me, what are you familiar with the story of Diablos?
We're familiar enough of it.
He's a big scary demon who wants to destroy everything, and you're here to help release the demon.
Well,
I know one other thing.
Go on.
He only exists in one realm and cannot come to this one. Message me.
Well, it appears there is some merit to your both, but you're partially wrong. He is a demon, yes, but he's actually the demon dragon. said to be the personal bodyguard of one of the 9 Hells' personal rulers. He tried to take over and was banished to well, actually, nobody even knows where he got banished to. Oh, Heidi Poof.
And Hei's back.
Welcome back.
Sorry,
But-
I don't know what happened.
That's all right. But Diablos appeared here one day in the realm, in our standard material realm. Material plane, sorry, I should rectify the wording. He appeared and caused havoc, which was perfect for all of us. But then some do-goodies decided to assemble the dragon's talon and ripped him away. But the thing is, the dragon's talon is only capable of destroying the physical form of a dragon, not their soul or essence or personality. You could say they turn into a form of ghost, if you will. They search for something that would acquire their power to the point of where they would feel comfortable and right the mistake that they once had. But it's
Reminds me of another fucker who refuses to die.
Well, that's why he came to me. He said he knew that my necromantic studies were capable of such a thing. And in the process, Quill then came up and found me in the process, saying that they could use the power of the talon supposedly to reverse the mistakes. I mean, I'm not sure how exactly. I'm just the one who's been told he can have a chance to live again if I have the possibility. You can't blame a guy for wanting to get back the life that was taken, and he wants to stand up again. I mean, look at all of you. I'm sure all of you have had a loss of some kind and wish you could have it right back. Whether it be a family disappearing, or a loved one, or a home, or a land, or memories. Could be anything. Am I wrong?
Not necessarily.
Well, I know that some get on from mistakes and losses faster than others. It's a common thing, is it not? But I aim to fix the one mistake that I never got the chance to fix before I was taken away. And this dragon has promised to give me the opportunity for it back. They only asked me to do one thing in exchange. Release the Dragon of Life under our control. But of course, that blasted bitch of a queen took the one thing that was able to revive Leo Drake. And that's all I want back. The chance to be revived and fix my mistake.
So basically, you're reviving this dragon in order to be put back in your original body. Which is what exactly?
Well, that, unfortunately, is something I actually don't remember. I've gone through so many lives, it's kind of hard to remember what my originality was.
Probably for the best, in all honesty.
I do believe that my team might have had something to do with one of those lives, and me.
Oh.
So.
Yeah. Oh, yes, Carl?
Just Trip looks over and then still sitting there, holds out her arms and does a little beckoning motion.
To who?
To whoever's looking. As in, she's just doing it in the general direction of Goldie, Diction, and Magnus. So she's pretty much beckoning anyone to come here.
But he's not moving. He's sat on the throne doing nothing.
Mm-hmm. So does anyone else notice this? That she's beckoning them to come close?
I would say Liam has the better chance. It just depends if Magnus and Goldie turn around at any point.
I'm currently trying to do what I think it's going to do, at least.
Okay.
Fair enough.
And for the record, it's not killing him yet.
Yeah.
I'm kind of more focused on that black hole thing above that dragon statue.
Okay.
So
Okay.
You know what,
dig-
Goldie?
Oh, yeah.
Make an Arcana check for me.
Oh shit! Yeah, Arcana's magic, isn't it?
Yep. I'll give you one chance. I think it's only
Someone
fair.
Someone else want to do the Arcana, maybe?
You're the one looking. Unless,
Oh.
well, what's Liam doing?
I'm just standing there.
Fair enough. Go ahead, Goldie.
Okay, it's probably not gonna do shit. It's alright.
9.
Nine.
No. It just looks like a pretty black swirling vortex of whatever.
So wait, Diction, you need that statue in order to fulfill this. In order to get this dragon.
That statue there is the current residing place of Liam Drake, so yes.
So, if someone destroys it, you're pretty much fucked, right?
Oh no.
I mean, that's true, but if you do that, there is a at that point, but if you do that, there may be a possibility that all the halflings here may not get a happy life afterward.
What is that supposed to mean?
At that point, back in Creo,
Oh.
Trilly. Trilly. Hang on a second. We go back over to Creo for a minute. All of you back in Creo.
There you go.
Behind, I'm just moving Goldie just out the way here, just because for the sake of this.
Looks silly.
Yeah, sorry, it looks silly with that. I just put that there just for the sake of this.
No, it's fine.
At this point, Trilly, from beyond the statue, you suddenly hear this,
A scream.
and you hear a scream. And as it does so, another figure comes out and holds a crystal ball in his hand. And on the screen, you see the sight of two adults being pinned to a table. And to the side of them, there is a Goliath holding a giant two-bladed axe covered with sharp spikes and dripping blood off of them. And as you look, you see that there is a third figure on the table, the head completely cleaved off.
And now we're in full hostage negotiation. We know where they are. We know that he has them somewhere.
So Trilly, you notice this, and everyone else back in Creo, you notice this too. So, but everyone who's in the throne room, you don't see this because the figure's off to the side. So those in Creo, it's up to you if you want to pass the info.
The two figures pinned down, I'm assuming Trilly's mother and father.
They are. But I would like you... Oh, the third one? Make a history check. Actually, hold on. Make a history or perception check. Your choice.
Well, we ain't rolling history then. That should be coming through in a minute. $16.
16, okay. The figure who's had the head cleaved off, you actually do recognize the figure. You recognize this as well, okay, I have to get my proper info on this one. Yes. There we go. You recognize that as one of the other halflings who lived close to your home and was the one who taught you in the ways of the bow. Your teacher, Madam Thistle.
Oh fuck. Adele's looking on in complete utter horror.
I told you I worked on this. I told you.
Yes. But,
So at this point, Diction goes, I can tell by the face, probably through that portal, that there's one little incident that's just happened.
Wait, what?
So at that point, you guys now, if you guys turn around, you do see the halfling holding the ball. And it's a little hard to see it, but you can see Trilly there just in whatever reaction she's in.
do we hear anything?
Yes. You do hear the sound of crying.
Okay. Trip looks through the portal, sees Trilly crying.
Hold on, is Trilly crying?
Or someone
Yes.
Okay, yeah, she's the one crying, yes.
Okay.
Sorry, admittedly it was a figure through the ball who was crying, so Trilly's extra crying.
Okay. Then Trip slowly gets up and undoes her smaller shield.
Okay. As this happens, you see Diction goes, I wouldn't try anything funny, whether it be a weapon or anything. So I'm going to give you one last chance, since the deal was for the parents. So here's the deal. You can walk through that portal, give me the elixir, and the parents go free. If not, then I guess we can play a little game.
Okay, so can we? I'm sorry.
Sorry,
Yes, Del.
no,
Okay,
Sorry, I'll let Del finish first. Yeah, Del,
no,
what's up?
I understand.
Can we on this side of the portal hear what's going on the other side?
Ursula, Topaz, and Zelion, make a perception check, you three. We'll give you guys something there. So Ursula, Trilly's made the check there as well. Oh, that's the 16 for the crystal.
11.
Am I alright to ask the fiction this one question?
You can do. Also, Lena, could you roll the perception check if you're listening, or are you doing anything in particular?
Yeah, I can roll. Give me a sec.
No worries.
Can take the rolls.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead, Goldie.
Okay, so wait, it's just the elixir, right? We give you the elixir, and you give Trilly, you let Trilly's parents go. No strings attached.
Well, concerning that the champion who had been chosen beforehand would have to be killed, that elixir would have no purpose to me unless I have the blood of the champion that had been decided. So in short, I would need both the elixir and the halfling's head on a platter to revive. So right now, yes, there would be no reason for me to have the elixir unless to revive this with
You're not killing Trilly, but is it just the blood that you need? Is that it? Just the blood? You don't need to take her life?
You seem to misunderstand. The blood of the champion means the champion must no longer be able to be a champion. Catch my drift?
Then can't someone else be the champion?
Not unless the previous one is dead.
Clonk. Trip dropped the compact shield on the ground.
Oh, wait, Trip, are you doing what I think you're doing?
Trip pretty much clears her throat.
Yes, Trip.
Yeah. All of you look over, and now, what do they see, Trip?
You see her first tapping her chest. It's clearly clearing her throat. And then she says, "Do you know what's in this shield, Diction?"
In the process of this, based on the rolls, I see. Let's see. Oh, I see. You rolled everything but perception. ID.
I'll take a
Oh,
four,
I
though.
see. You did
take the four.
persuasion, performance, and percent. Okay.
All the
so
Ps.
you don't hear anything. Topaz, you do hear the words. You hear are you actually do hear the words from Trip, which are the "Do you know what's in this shield?" So you are at least aware on what's happening there. So it's up to you, Topaz, if you want to share that information.
Okay. And if memory serves, the elixir is in the shield, am I right?
The elixir is still on this side with you.
Yeah, Trip doesn't have the elixir.
Trip's got the shard of the red dragon, though.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh,
So-
please tell me what you think you're gonna do. I think I know
Oh,
what you're doing.
dear God, no.
Yes!
Diction, you know what? I'm gonna roll to see if Diction's aware. I actually, a first roll for me. What stats? Okay. Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
what about me? I rolled an 11.
Not quite. Because of its being a portal, it's a little tricky to hear, but Topaz just about hears because of her ears, I'm saying, for a story progression.
Okay.
The roll was just better. He smirks and goes, "Humor me."
You know what's in there. You know what I put in there. Right? It is the red shard.
His eyes widen a little and goes, "The red dragon shard. Interesting."
Let the parents go, and you can have the shield.
You're willing to give a member of the Black Pen and leader of this the shard that you're trying to protect just for a halfling's parents? Is that what your purpose is?
It is the most noble thing to do.
I have something to say in response.
Yeah, I'll say you're able to hear this, so if you have anything you want to say either to her or to whatever, go ahead.
Trip, are you out of your freaking mind?
Do you say that? Do you say that out loud with the other members outside?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So at this point, those of you who are on the other side of the portal over here, so Ursula, Zelion, and Trilly, you're able to hear Trip. Are you out of your mind?
Why did we give him?
At this point, let's see. Is my character still here? Oh, Deezen here. So Deezen hears you and rushes over and goes, "Topaz, what's going on?"
We have a situation, sir. In that portal.
What the hell is going on? He's sort of just looking over and such and just looks back at you.
Trilly, get behind me. In fact, you'll hide.
Okay. Deezen. Wait, did I already send Deezen off actually?
Yeah, you a couple sessions ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. Yeah. So Deezen's come back. So Deezen is this point. Yeah, he has come back. Fair enough. So yeah, he's on this side, not the other side. Sorry. So he's on this side. Yeah. So this is over here. Okay. Thank you for the reminder. All right. Yeah. So Deezen just looks at you, Topaz, and just sort of goes, "Just what the hell's going on?"
Hostage situation just got even more dire.
What? All right. As for you, Cotwall,
Mm-hmm.
make a persuasion check.
I will. Sorry, that was the trip voice.
Sorry, I had to. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Where is my persuasion? And let's check if it's just on the stream. Yep,
I'm sorry I started with this.
that's fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, God
Oh.
damn it.
Oh God!
Please, may I invoke Bountiful Luck?
Oh, you can. Wait,
yeah.
hold on. Where are you? Where are you?
Wait a
to
minute,
the
isn't that a room full of
portal?
halflings?
It is, but they can choose to re-roll it if they want to.
Technically, they are within distance, considering through the portal. We've
Yeah.
I'm looking at the portal.
Yeah, I
Yes.
might not be.
No,
I am.
I'm looking at the portal distance. You know what? Go ahead.
reroll.
You roll, but you take the new roll.
Hey, it's better than a 1.
Don't say that, you might get another one!
15.
15.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to use Flash of Genius to help.
At
Oh.
least she didn't jinx herself. That's a godsend.
True. Liam, what are you activating? Sorry.
Flash of Genius.
Flash of Genius, I can help someone with an ability or saving throw.
Okay. Well, what does
And
that give?
as
You
a-
know. Sorry, the thing that he used to help me out with the arm wrestling competition.
Oh, wait, that's an extra boost.
Yes,
What's the boost again?
it's a +4.
+4. So
19.
19.
Thanks, Raven. Thank you, Raven. Sorry, I had to double check. It's been a while since we had that. Okay, 19. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna roll to see if you'll understand that.
Oh.
Okay. 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 Right.
Okay.
Oh, I think I know what. Del,
Yeah, well,
you were saying okay. I didn't know if you had anything as well or not.
no.
All right. So, he looks at you and goes, "You're willing to give me that shard for both of them? Is that the deal?"
She nods.
August, fetch me the shield. So at that point, if we go back to the map, sorry, I need to change my map to go back.
That's okay.
Wait, can Goldie quickly say something?
Go
Before
ahead.
that guy. Okay. Trip, quickly grab the shield. Wait. I don't. Forgive me, but I don't really entirely trust you in case you decide to grab the shield and then and then double cross us, because you know that's kind of your fucking thing. So we'll give you the shield if you safely let Trilly's parents go. Bring them here. Then we'll negotiate.
I have a better idea. I'll tell you where they are. And you can go visit them yourself to make sure they're fine. If you don't believe me or my men, to bring them safely to you. Would that be better?
Not really, considering it might be a trap down there. Sorry, I don't really trust you all that much.
You have every right. Fine then. August, leave the shield. Furborg, pick it up.
She kneels down and slowly picks up the shield.
You'll find her parents sitting in the temple of the Claw, sitting at the top of the mountain range close to your location. They are set up there. I will give you 5 days to make it there. If you are willing to do it, you stand at the entrance of the temple, put the shield down, call inside of it to say, the goods have been dropped. Release the prey. If you do not utter those exact words, or you are not there within the 5 days, then the deal will be off, and I will come to reclaim the elixir and the halfling myself. Is that a deal?
Indeed.
Can I do an insight check before I ask this question on him? Okay. If we
Go
do
ahead.
this,
Oh, yep.
wait, I'm going to ask this first and then do the insight check. Okay.
Okay.
If
What do
we
you ask?
if we do this, you promise you're not going to you promise you're not going to pull anything. You're going to set whoever's up there. You're going to set Trilly's parents free and not harm them in any way. It's not going to be some sort of dirty trap. Now I'm going to do the insight, making sure he's not going to fucking
Well,
lie.
he needs to give the response, and you can decide if you want to inside it.
Oh yeah.
He goes, concerning it's a chance for the Black Pen to get further in this whole situation. Sure. Make your insight.
Okay. Come on. Whoa!
25.
Oh.
Okay. Well, you know what? I won't whisper. I'll just say it. He appears to be 100% telling the truth.
Okay. Well, judging from where it looks, it seems you are telling the truth. All right, we'll go.
Very well. You have
No, we
5.
won't.
What?
What you believe to be truly, as I have just used my spell slot for disguise self. I stand as Trilly at the edge of the portal, holding the elixir.
And Cody's just like full on, like, what are you doing?
Trip looks over and goes like,
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's have a look. Give me 1 second. You posted disguise self. I'm going to properly read this. To discern that you are disguised, a creature can use its action to interpret your appearance and an intelligence saving throw against your DC. Okay. I'm going to roll to see if he can actually you know what? I'm going to see if he actually discerns it.
He is
Can I
within
roll
range.
perception as well?
Yeah, because you don't. Yeah, you guys on this side don't know that's not Trilly.
Yeah, we don't know. We think that's Trilly. It's like, Trip is going always saying, this is Trilly. Trilly, what are you doing?
So, remind me, who has the shield right now?
Trip.
Trip's got it back.
Just making sure.
No,
If anyone else had it, I would have cut off
Why am
their
I
hand.
getting so many good rolls?
Okay.
Nat 20.
That one. Natural 20. Okay, you know that's not the real Trilly. So it's up to you what you do for that. All right, I'm gonna roll to see it. What's your? Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna make my roll. Of course.
I might still cut off Diction's hands, though. It's up in the air right now.
Wait,
Okay.
don't do it.
Okay, Heidi. Does a 16 beat you?
Hang on.
I mean, to be fair, it's not the worst thing I've done to him so far.
No.
Oh,
Oh no.
Diction at this point. You know what? Hang on. Okay. Just did something else. All right. Diction at this point looks over at your direction and goes, No. We'll sort out the deal when it's all sorted. Just just leave the shard at the Temple of the Claw, and the rest is sorted. You have my word. Just stay there. Now, if you don't mind, it is nearly my dinner time.
I have
Pardon?
one request.
Are you really in a position? But go ahead.
From what I can tell, you have some sort of what would you call it? Influence over Stonebreaker. Is that correct?
Well, that depends.
It depends on if you're actually controlling him. What I mean is you're actually controlling him or not.
Maybe.
I am so sorry about that.
Yeah, I have a
okay.
request. My request is until the point that we give you the Trip's shard, that he be released from it.
Make a persuasion check.
What did I miss?
In short, he discovered it and just
right,
said, "Yeah, sorry." Just to sum up for Heidi there, he knows, he sort of is given the impression that you might be a fake or not, but he's just told you, no, don't come through. Leave the shard, then we'll talk. Leave the elixir and things. So back up to the temple or something. In other words,
I roll an 11, by the way.
11. He goes.
Still less than that.
He just sort of crosses his legs and just sort of smirks and goes, "Maybe afterwards."
I don't want interference. I don't want, say, you controlling him to take this shard earlier than we promised. Think of it as a sign of good faith.
What do you think I aim to do in the 5 days if it doesn't? You think he's just sat there? You think he's just sat there for good measure?
I fully understand that, but again, he could say, try and steal it from us. If you release him from your control, it'd make us feel a little bit, safer.
I've made my decision, half-orc, and if you defy of this goodwill I'm giving you, then perhaps we may need a little extra persuasion. And at that point, on the other side of the portal, you actually hear the sound of, "Oh, no, don't! And
Okay.
Trilly...
All right.
I will say, Trilly, at that point, all those outside, you look at the crystal ball, and you see the axe just hovering over the male halfling's neck. So, no more demands. Unless you want to push it, in which case I shorten the time limit, or I could just shorten the halfling's head span."
All right, you've made your point.
Good. Now, leave.
Wait, what? One more thing, Diction, please. The people here in your kingdom, if we do what you do and give you the shard, please, I don't want you to hurt them. They're clearly not in their right mind, but I don't want you to hurt anyone else. Plus, well, you kind of owe us because considering me and Trip saved your life.
The guards are now pointing their bows at you at that point.
Zip kneels on their lower lip and then heads towards the portal.
Okay.
I'm gonna say what Diction says, like what I said.
He's not even saying anything.
Goldie, come on.
I just want to leave.
Alright, fine.
He looks over at you, Magnus, and goes, "Is that all right with you?"
Magnus had turned on his heel and was walking out.
All right, fair enough. Liam, what are you doing?
I'm leaving.
All right. So the four of you leave through the portal as that happens. And as you exit it, you just hear the words, "We'll talk soon." And as that, the portal vanishes behind you.
Oh, yippee fucking yay, that went super well.
What happened?
It did
How-
not go
Yeah,
over well.
that's...
Apparently the good old king
That's
was
a long
actually
story.
Diction.
serious?
I wish I was.
So,
Didn't tell me
okay.
that bit before I went through the portal.
So,
So, what the fuck were you thinking?
By the
I
way,
was hoping to take Trilly's place so that we could distract him long enough.
Distract him. He could have killed you.
Trip shoves the compact shield onto Magnus.
Oh.
what?
Yes?
You're going up there. You take him back.
At this
What
point,
do you mean?
Deason looks over and goes, wait, I'm confused. Can someone explain to me what the fuck is going on?
Do you want the long version or the short?
The version that doesn't make me think that there's some spooky shit going on.
Brownie?
That might not be a problem.
Brownie?
Yeah, yes.
Are the halfling soldiers leaving?
As this is going on, they're just looking at you for just a moment. They don't appear to be moving anywhere yet.
Okay. Just double checking.
We'll have to explain when we're in private.
Stonebreaker at this point looks over all of you and goes, I guess we'll have to sort this out another time. You have 5 days, don't forget. And with that, they all make their way towards the alleyway at that point.
Trilly would like to see if she can grab the crystal ball from the halfling holding it.
Oh,
Sleight of hand?
Okay. Are you doing this discreetly or just going for it?
Going for it.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to need a contested strength check from you, please.
I had a feeling you would say that.
I'm sorry.
I feel like
to
Stem.
be fair, I didn't think I'd be that discreet grabbing at the slip in front of him. So.
True.
Strength check.
$12. Okay. As the halfling makes his way there, you instinctively just grab it before he even has a chance to react. He got a 4 minus 2.
Oh,
No joke, he got a 4. So that was the
4.
2, technically. So yeah, he stumbles, loses the ball. He just looks over, he goes, huh?
Is the sight of Trilly's parents still visible on the ball?
Right now, yes.
I don't...
Yeah, he's not getting that back then.
Alright, fair enough. The halfling at this point just looks and goes, and just walks off as he does. And they all walk down the alleyway at this point, and they all vanish from sight.
Trip then says loudly, "Can I get a drink, please?"
Yep, I'm gonna need one as well.
You
right
know,
behind.
Yeah, me too, especially after what happened.
You know what? Concerning you all look like you've gone through it. You know what? Just... Hopefully the mayor should be coming by in a little bit, so... We'll wait up at the inn.
Well,
Just
at
go
least
with-
he doesn't.
Here. And he hands you 2 gold pieces and says, get some drinks. I'll go find the mayor, and we'll meet up at the inn.
I'm joining you. I want to tell him that everything didn't go to shit.
No, Magnus. We'll just tell him when they're at the inn.
No, I made a promise to him.
Okay.
Oh, God, you and your fucking promises got you into this mess in the first place.
You and your big fat mouth!
Oh.
Yes.
You talking to me? You talking to...
I'm talking to you, bud.
What did I do this time?
Again, as Ursula said, you and your promises.
This is toward the mayor, not anyone else.
Topaz just turns around and walks off. Or just he storms off instead.
Decent at this point just sort of sighs a little and goes, I'll try to talk to her after a bit. I think right now let's go get the mayor.
Agreed.
Should I message Titanus about the situation?
Yes, that sounds like a fantastic idea.
That might actually come. Yeah, that might actually be a good idea.
Especially since the whole reason we came out here was to try to get backup troops from Velvet.
All right, I'll send him a sending spell right now before we head out.
Okay. What do you? Okay. We'll get to you in a second, Cop. We'll just get the message from Goldie. Goldie, what message are you sending?
Can I have help with you guys to help me with the message? I'm shit at this. What's the best way of saying this?
With words?
Yeah, like I don't know how to explain it in the shortest words imaginable.
Just be aware, because it is 25 words or less.
Exactly. So I'm like, I want to tell him what happened. At the same time, I've limited message.
Concerning, I don't think you've used any spells. You can always send a few messages, depending on how many of sending you've got.
Actually, I also have that silver raven that Zillion gave me.
Yeah, but how far can it travel?
Plus, we're sending it straight away. Okay. I just want to say, in the Halfling Kingdom, Diction's the king there, and he's having Trilly's parents hostage, and we're in dire need.
At that point, Deezin just looks at you and goes, hostage situation. Well, that's definitely something. Alright. Let's just calm the thoughts and let's just get everyone sorted and... I don't know. And he just walks off towards the mayor's office.
And Magnus is right behind him.
Okay, fair enough.
Can I send that message to him, to Titan? Sorry, Dal.
That's all right. I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna head back to the inn.
Alright, I'll tell you what. I need to know this. Who's going straight... So, Topaz has gone to the inn from what I've gathered. Who else is going to the inn besides her and Zillion?
I have to do something before that.
Yes?
Oh boy.
Okay, can I do it? Oh, let me take a sip.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, what? Oh, this should be good. He's sipping.
Trip makes a loud burp.
If you were here in the States, I would be seeing America's finest right now.
There was Is there any panic on her face?
No, she's just patting her chest.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, I think she's trying to get attention.
No, she burped and she tapped her chest loudly.
Cut, I hope and pray to God you feel better after that, bud.
No, I'm fine. That's what Trip did.
Yeah, Trip is doing it. I think Trip is doing it.
Okay, well, I'm hoping Trip...
And now she heads to the inn.
Okay, I was gonna say, Trip, is there something you want to tell us?
Trip looks at Goldie. Insurance.
Insurance.
Okay.
one.
Anyway, on the side note, okay, Goldie. So, what
Yeah.
message are you sending to Titanus? I need to know your wording.
Okay, so I'm going to just tell him. Found out Diction is now king of the halflings. He
Hold on.
has Trilly's parents captured and holds them hostage. How many words is that?
That is more than 25.
Fuck. Okay, so
You can send another You can send another sending spell if you have another one.
yeah, so I haven't used any spells right now. So
Okay.
and plus we're not doing anything. So I'll send. It's level 2, so I'll do another one. I got. No, it's a level 3rd level, so I can send 3 of these.
Okay. So yeah, you sent that. So you know what? I'll say for the contest of things, you're able to at least get your message across based on that.
All right.
And you
yeah,
get-
and tell them and
Go ahead.
yeah, and tell them that they're held hostage and we're in dire need of help.
A few moments pass, and then you get a message back. You get the phrase, "Sounds like it's more serious than I thought. I'll try to get some help down as fast as I can. At least as best as I can. Just do what you can." That's all you get back.
Still, though, I don't know what to do. I mean, Diction is a fucking king of a country, and he has Trilly's parents in hostage. And if we don't deliver the shard, or give Trilly, or give him Trilly and the elixir, we're all fucked, basically. Wait, is Trilly still there next to us?
Where is Trilly in this scenario?
Hasn't moved. Still looking at the crystal ball.
Oh. Actually, you know what? Trip notices this and actually heads to Trilly before entering the inn.
Okay.
Okay, turning on the thing. Trip puts her hand on Trilly's shoulders and speaks up. We will save them, one way or another.
Yeah.
Do not wallow in despair. Always look for hope.
So I'm guessing everyone's back at the inn.
Hang on. Let them finish up.
Oh, sorry.
Strip. Let's get moving.
Trip nods and goes to the inn.
Okay, so I need to know at this point who has gone to the inn. If you've gone to the inn, let me know now.
Yeah.
Zelion, Goldie, Ursula, we know Trip and Trilly have. Liam, what are you doing?
If everyone's going, I'm going.
Okay. And Goldie, you turned and went around on the half. Did you go to the inn or did you go anywhere else?
I don't think there's anywhere else.
Oh no, sorry, not Goldie. Topaz, sorry. Sorry, wrong person. Topaz, what did you do? You did the turn around and walked away. Did you go to the inn or did you go anywhere else, Topaz?
Whenever Topaz left and stormed off after she went on her little tirade, she went to the inn.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, so the only ones who have gone off to the mayor's thing is Deezen and Magnus. Okay. Right, let's get that quickly out of the way, just so they're there. As you guys make your way to the mayor's office, you actually bump into the mayor, who was about 10 minutes away from the whole incident happening. So, he bumps into you and goes, "Oh, looks like I get greeted with the company already here."
Well, I came to tell you that nothing went down, per se.
What do you mean? Deezen at this point interrupts and goes, May I, Magnus?
Very well. I don't want to risk getting stabbed.
It's alright. Don't worry, you can explain the rest of the bit from where you went.
Very well. Very well.
So, from what we've gathered, it appears that there seems to be a situation involving the halfling of the group. Apparently something to do with a hostage situation. Argonaut at this point just perks a bit up, but not perks, he sort of awares up, as it was, and goes, "Oh, heavens!" Yeah, and right now there seems to be a scenario where, from what let's just say, we're bound to get the rest of the information on what's happening from there, because some of them went through the portal to acquire what this meetup was about. They all came back unscathed, but it looks like there is some emotional trauma. Argonaut looks over at you. And what about you? What did you do, Magnus?
I went to the other side of the portal.
And what happened?
Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at something.
Alright.
We may have a problem.
What kind of a problem?
Before you accuse me of anything, nothing am I doing.
I've not accused. I am a mayor, after all. I will listen before I judge.
So basically, the other side of the portal led to the halfling of my group's homeland in front of its king. Small issue. Remember addiction?
I believe you mentioned that name at one point, yes?
I remember how I said he kind of attacked a bunch of different places.
Yeah.
And how we killed him twice.
Yes.
Yeah, it turns out he's the king of this kingdom. And an illegitimate king by that, too.
And what does this have to do exactly with the halfling?
Well, he wants, him dead. Her dead, sorry, Truly.
Yay, not just me!
It happened again!
Daddy, it happened again.
Wig if it makes it easier, guys.
No, don't. Carry on, Chopper, sorry.
Yeah, basically really wants, her dead. Sorry, I gotta think. I thought that one this time. Wants her dead and needs her blood to make the potion work. And another thing, we know where her parents are.
And where are they residing?
You're not gonna like it.
Try me.
Temple. It's in the temple of the claw.
His eyes widen, and Deezen at this point looks over as well. Wait, you mean the hollowed halls on top of the Crystal Gleam Mountains?
Yes, and from the looks of it, he's already killed a couple of people in there.
Yeah.
It's funny you're not there.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Is the Temple of the Claw a sacred place?
Yeah, you know what? I'll bring this up as the information just for the sake of it, because I think it's fair to bring up the details here. The Temple of the Claw was known as the holy sanctuary place for the Tabaxi to reside. in a way, you could say it was like their church, but in a way, it was also where they had their rites of passage, where they held their ceremonies, where they held their banquets. In a way, it was basically a large place. And to bring this up as a thing, it was split into 3 sections. One is the hollowed halls, where the leader and the holy priestesses and priestess of the sanctuary go. Then the next part is where they hold the ceremonies for like their worshipping ceremonies and blessings and such. And the frontmost room, as in the room that everyone enters when you first enter there, that is basically their banquet hall and their gathering hall at the same time.
Okay, well then let me ask you this: would it be a holy sin to kill somebody in there?
Yeah, it would. Although I'll get to that information when we get there. At this point, the only thing to know is it is, but there are some jurisdictions to it.
Gotcha. And I'm all about and I'm aware of jurisdictions. I've heard that term numerous times.
No worries. So yeah, at this point, yeah, I'll say I'll bring it up because I'm gonna have to do it with this bit. All right, yeah. So, Arcano at this point looks over you and goes, "The fact that they're willing to use the former home of our Tabaxi kin. I guess we have no choice on the matter." Deezer. Yes. I want you to prepare some of the guards, and I want you to make your way to the Crystal Gleam Mountains.
Wait. This is Magnus, by the way, doing that.
Yeah, I gathered.
Wait. Look, we made a deal.
You what?
Obviously, we're not going to honor it, but to him, we will.
And what exactly is this deal?
This deal is we're supposed to bring one of the shards that we have in our possession, which is in Trip's shield at the moment.
Which you have.
Yeah, you've got it right there.
As I hold in my hand. As I hold it in my hand, like in this here, supposedly, and bring it up to the top. But we have 5 days, and we're gonna use the last trial as an excuse to slip away and go up there.
I see. So you wish to partake in the final day of our ceremony and use that as a chance to honor the agreement as it was?
Yes, and unfortunately, I don't believe, unless we come across said combatant enemy that you have marked out, I don't believe I'm going to be able to finish my end of the deal without my end of the deal with you without compromising Trilly's parents' safety.
So from what I'm willing to gather is you're willing to throw our bet away for the sake of your comrade's parents. Is that what I'm gathering?
Yes. All I ask is that you still honor the fallen warriors. That's all I ask.
He ponders for a little moment. He looks over at Deason and then back to you. I'll give the benefit, but Deason is also partaking in the competition. If all else fails, you can travel with Deason to mark this. Not because the fact I don't trust it, but if this whole thing is true, maybe a little safety in numbers might do you some good, especially if none of your comrades are able to come with you as much as you would hope. Because I know we have the group that you are designating as your team, but we have to make sure that if you at least have some numbers, it's only fair that you have them for close to the ceremony.
I also have another request, if I may.
Go on.
And enter the other part of my group that couldn't make it into the competition. That way we can that way we would also have strength in numbers.
Remind me, who's already in your group with you? Because there were 2 other combatants who would travel with you, correct?
Correct. It was Liam, Topaz, and crap, was it Goldie who was the last one?
Yeah.
I think it was Gold. Yeah, Goldie. And Goldie.
Yeah. So it was you four, and you want to have the others.
Ursula, Trilly,
Zelion.
Zelion, and Trip.
We're probably going to be our own group then.
They are going to be our own group, but it doesn't mean we can't, meet up somewhere.
Well, I'll admit it's a little unorthodox, because technically the sign-ups would be taking place. If they are willing to partake, and they're willing to do this as the sake of the whole event, then I will allow it. But this is something I want to organize with you and Deason right now, if that's okay with you.
Very well.
It might do some good if you're able to acquire at least one of the 3 targets, so that way it makes it look like you're partaking in the competition. Just so that way, no one gets the wrong idea.
Very well. But this competition's tomorrow, isn't it? No, 2 days from now, correct?
It's in 2 days from now, so tomorrow will be sword competitions, and then
How long would it theoretically? How long would it take for us to get to the Temple of the Claw from here?
Well, normally the temple would be off limits, but if you're going from here up to the top of the mountain, you're probably looking at a full day's travel.
We would still have time. Diction gave us a 5-day time period. We would still have enough time.
Well,
This could work.
True, but the downside is the fact that the competition normally lasts for the whole day, and we expect everybody to be back.
Right.
Decent at this point.
Is it possible you can extend it? Is it possible that you can give an annulment to the rules?
No.
An amendment to the rules saying that as an extra bonus you'd have an extra day or something. It would give us. It might give the other groups some time to actually strategize, and it would make them seem either really curious about what's going on, or it would make them happy enough that they will just ignore it.
Make a persuasion check.
Straight roll.
Yep, straight roll. I mean, it's a 19. 12, okay. He goes, I understand where you're coming from, that you want to have more time to make it look like nothing's happened. Fortunately, we've done the tradition for so many years, it's probably not easy for them to suddenly have a change in the schedule without forewarning. At this point, Deason perks up and goes, if I can make a suggestion, how about this? If you want, Max, you could always pull from the competition, and maybe you could take up a different role in the competition. Maybe
After that whole publicity. After
What?
what happened with the whole publicity thing, with me trying to get the statue and like that and stuff like that, that wouldn't be a good idea.
No,
It would make all the other it would make all the other competitors question what happened.
That's a fair point. I was just thinking maybe it might be an idea if you become like a security checker. You know, normally what we do is we normally have some of our guards patrol some of the areas, and we normally to keep an eye on some of the people. So if any of them either hurt or, well, don't make it somehow, then at least that way we can bring the bodies back and give them a proper burial if push comes to shove.
It is a good idea. I need some time to think about that, and but I would need, if that were to happen, we would need to make it public, but we'd also need to do something that seems kind from your end to make it seem like we struck a deal.
Any ideas?
You know the reason I came in the first place, into the
Yes.
competition in the first place.
Yes, it was the whole part of the research, but the extra reason was the halfling's brother.
Also, the fact that one of my men has a statue with a mask over its face.
Yes,
His
we're back to the statue again. Yes.
I'm sorry, but that I'll do one thing. I'll back out of the competition altogether, and I'll join you as one of your guards. After tomorrow, obviously. We want to make it look real. If we can you take down the mask.
Push.
You know what?
That'll remove my entire reason for being in there.
And then to everyone else, it would look like if you were in this, it would be for some other reason.
Exactly.
Deason at this point just looks over and goes, you realize if we do this, they might agree with that, but they might think something's up and you may have struck a deal with the mayor to this point. Do you understand the risk, right?
I do understand the risk. But again, it's one of my men. If me helping the parents of one of my colleagues who, again, I've never met them, so I have no reason to defend them. But that doesn't prove that I'm actually telling you the truth about it, what else would?
Tell you what, Argonaut speaks up and walks forward and goes, tell you what, how about this? We'll do this as a deal. Normally we patrol some of the areas in the Crystal Gleam Mountains. We normally do a check to make sure that some of the monsters we will want to see, we could do that as a form. If you go out with the scout party, you can take some of the people with you, go up to the mountains, and be back by the end of the day. And if you end up to perform the deal and come back with those halflings, then I will honor your request.
Magnus ponders for a moment.
But if you do this, then you do not partake in the third day.
Well, this is our best shot. Magnus stretches out his hand.
Argonaut takes it and Deason joins it, and you have like a three-way sort of mixture of pats and handshakes. Pussycat!
What?
Sorry, I thought you were pointing back like pussycat.
No, I'm pointing to next to me.
All right. Okay. So, after the shake of the hand, Deason sort of looks and goes, okay, I'll come pick you guys up with the, I'll come pick you up with the, when we do tomorrow morning, okay? I'll meet you guys at the inn, but I would recommend we bring a smallish party to go and deal with this. If we go with too many people, we might attract a lot of attention.
Very well. I have a couple of people in mind.
Very well. I'll see you in
Why
the
does it feel
morning.
like I'm setting up why does it feel like I'm setting up a heist plot? A heist movie?
You kind of are.
I have
All
a
right.
couple people in mind. Oh my god. What the fuck was that line?
Okay.
It's the episode of
I'm
Pretend
sorry,
all
I
over
can't be
again.
serious right now. Oh.
I now see him going off.
After that, no, there's no way I can be serious.
I see now him going into the bar and someone's drinking on the bar goes, what the hell do you want? I need a man. Well, you come to the right place. It'll cost you. No, I need a man. What role?
You son of a bitch, I'm in!
It reminds me of like Cyberpunk 2077. Like, hey buddy, wanna make the city burn?
Oh
Maybe
my
not
God.
bird. All right. So at that point, Deason has left you. Deason and Argonaut have just left you to the device. So what do?
I go to the inn, get a stiff drink, because after that negotiation, he needs one.
Fair enough. All right. Back
That's
at the.
gonna have to be a very stiff drink.
Oh my god, yes.
Well
Okay.
done.
Oh my god!
All
I
right.
want to put I want to put like that meme of Star Wars meme. Ah, yes, the negotiator, and then next thing is Magnus.
Oh, thank God.
All
I
right.
cannot believe that actually worked. Thank you, Brownie. Made it interesting.
Hey, I'm
Thank you, Brownie.
I'm glad I had some fun. Hey, I'm glad we had the fun with this. All right. So now, back at the inn, Topaz, first to go in, followed by, if I get my notes correctly, we had Trilly and Trip speaking a bit. So followed by Zelion, Ursula, and Liam. Oh, and Goldie along with that. So everyone else except for Magnus, Trilly, and Trip, you two will come in just a bit, and then, you know, I'll say for the sake of levity, everybody but Magnus is in the bar. Is in the bar at this point. So if there's anything you guys haven't, so if there's anything you guys wish to do at this point, I'll leave you guys to a bit, or we can bring Magnus in. It's entirely up to you guys.
Hey, kom. Trut.
Bring Magnus in.
I think Trip is having a conversation of her own.
Indeed.
Also, fairly. Oh, boy.
All right. So, is there anything any of you wish to do? Do you wish to talk? Do you wish to do anything?
I'm gonna go right up to the.
Okay. Trilly, go ahead.
Does the image in the crystal ball still show Trilly's parents?
Right now, the image is gone. The image is gone at this point.
Lee's just going to look quietly into the ball for a moment. And then steel herself. And then she's going to huck the fucking thing at the nearest wall.
Okay, make a strength check. Oh,
Is Trip in the line of fire?
I don't know. Is she?
That's for the DM to decide.
You know what? Hang on. You know what? I'm gonna roll the d20. Let's have a look and see if you are in the line of the path.
Yeah, that's a bit of.
You are.
Oh God!
Oh boy, head trauma.
And Trip is not paying attention as always. So have fun.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Trip.
This
Go ahead.
is seriously like Trip's misfortunate adventure.
Oh, give me the dice. There we go.
How much?
I love what you've done with this. Oh, 11. Okay. You throw it, Trip. Do you do anything at all, or are you just lost in the world at this
No,
point?
she's looking ahead. She doesn't even pay attention to the chucking Trilly.
Alright, so all of a sudden, as you think about the events of what just happened, all of a sudden, though it doesn't break, you just feel the equivalent of a dodgeball right in your stomach as it just poof, just leaves you winded. You take 2 points of force damage, and you are just stumbling backwards as a giant crystal ball just hits you in the chest, and as you bend over, you see the ball just go dong, 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 right at your feet.
Anybody up for dodgeball, people?
Truly invented dodgeball, confirmed.
Imagine it'd be like something like this. Hold on, where is it?
Right.
So in the gut, right? So I'm just winded. Okay. And she does.
It's in the guts.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, I just saw that. Ouch.
We're probably gonna.
She's
need
okay. She's okay.
I look to the bartender. We're probably gonna need a few strong drinks here.
So like,
No.
tell.
Trip speaks up. Just a lot of water, please.
I'll get a few drinks. At this point, the bartender looks over at you, Topaz, and goes, Topaz, the usual for you?
Yeah.
Hey, Hey,
How
Trip,
strong?
the-
How
the
strong do you
crystal
want
ball
it?
isn't-
The strongest you can get.
Coming up, madam.
Hey, Trip, the crystal ball didn't break, did it?
Trip looks down at it and
The ball's not broken.
and picks it up and says, and holds up. She holds up, I guess. It's not broken.
Oh, that's good. At least,
Oh, by the way,
at least nothing important was broken.
real quick, memory refresher. What race is the bartender?
Oh right, yes, sorry. Did I ever mention what the bartender was?
If you did, I don't remember.
I think.
Oh, all right.
I think he was human.
Let me double check my notes.
He's not a dwarf, as far as I remember. That's back in.
Sorry. It was a blue tabaxi.
Yeah,
Yeah. A blue tabaxi, slightly smaller than what Topaz is, and she does have a name. Her name is Sapphire Knife.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Thank you for the refresher. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
No worries. I got myself. All right. Yeah. So at that point, Sapphire just sort of rushes back there, and a couple of minutes later, she comes out with a large tray. There's drinks all over the place, and for Topaz, there is a milk with a very strong smell coming out of it. A smell of alcohol out from it.
Oof.
Trip raises her eyebrow at it.
Sapphire looks over and goes, "This is what the tabaxis like to drink on it. We literally just call it the cow's tit bender."
Appropriate.
Quite.
That is an odd name.
Well, it's the best. Well, look, darling. If you've got a problem with how we run business here, then you can own the business and take over.
I just grab my drink. And just take a small sip.
I've killed Lena.
Please revive me. I need to revive. I'm dead.
Revive. It's all right. I'm glad you're
Topaz, you sure you want to be drinking that? Cody asks concernedly.
So there is.
I didn't look at her like in the face, like shut up and leave me alone.
Brownie, is there a pitcher of water there?
There is, yes.
Trip takes a pitcher of water and brings it to her mouth. I need something to cool this down, and then she starts gulping it down. Not the full pitcher, but she starts gulping a bit of it.
Okay.
Oh no.
My question out of curiosity, is she gulping or chugging?
Chugging.
Oh god.
No, thank you.
Trip Shield, make a dexterity check.
Wait, what?
I know why.
No.
Do I need to explain chugging?
Uh-oh!
No.
Have fun!
A 1. In the process of you chugging, you end up sort of stumbling yourself, like getting the perfect position. A bit of water falls on the floor, you slip and fall backwards, and bash your head right on the table edge. You take... Actually, no, better idea. Actually, hang on. I got a better idea. 1 second.
I'm surprised
Okay.
you have brain damage from all this.
Oh, don't worry. There's about to be better with this.
Oh dear.
You stumble backwards, you slip and fall to the side, just as Magnus enters the building. So you stumble back and you hit and you fall on Magnus. Magnus, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, the plus that.
This big
She was standing! She was standing!
Yeah.
I just imagine the big fur bog's back just healing towards Magnus.
Oh!
That one.
I can't use bountiful luck on that.
Yeah, you can only use it once, can't you? Per
You
day?
can't. So it's already been used. Oh no!
Okay. So Magnus.
I could have something, but nope.
Nope. Too funny.
No, you asshole!
As you enter the tavern, you sort of have this look of, right, give me a drink. And then all of a sudden, as you enter the door and think that, a furbog just falls backwards, right onto you, and as she stumbles back, she drops the water jug, and it smashes on the top of your head. You take, both of you two take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you are now sat there with a broken jug of water, dripping wet, and is now laying on the floor.
Liam just stares, and he's just
Trip?
like, okay, you know what? Do it. Please get me a triple whiskey or something, because this is a day.
You want to say something, Ursula?
Go ahead.
I do. Ursula is observing all of this. She bursts out laughing, and then she yells out to Magnus, "Karma's what you make it."
What did I do this time?
By the way,
Other than save us.
Brownie,
Yes.
I haven't asked this yet, but I'm going to ask it now for a reason. What would happen if Magnus touches the red shard?
Oh. Yeah, guess you'll have to do that. Guess you'll have to do that to find out.
Considering I have two evil dragons.
Yeah.
About that. About that. What if the shard is on someone's body?
Oh.
Well, we've proven that it doesn't actually get affected.
No, but you have a shard on your body, and, well...
It's in yours, yes. But here's the thing, though. Remember, I had two at one point.
Hey,
Yeah,
Canceled each other out.
You're unaware of this trip. There was a moment back in Helix at the start when the dragons started their communication. They did like Zelion and Magnus did hold the dragon shards of each other at one point. They had them in their hands at one point there together. Nothing happened.
Okay.
I literally had two of them on me.
So nothing happened. Okay. I was just double checking.
That's fine.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Go ahead. What were you going to say, Caitlin?
I was just gonna say, like, as Goldie watched this, them two like fall into the ground, Goldie turns to the barkeep tender and said, "I don't really want a drink, but more so like, where's the closest place where I can get more health potions? Because from the looks of it, we desperately need some more."
You're probably best checking out the local shops in the morning. They're probably closed at this time.
Aren't
That's a shame.
all establishments closed for the Festival of the Fist?
Well, there's a difference. When the sword one's open, when the sword and the competition when the sword competition one's open, some of the places are legally obliged to open, but only a few for a few hours.
All right then.
In other words, essential shops.
Yeah, in short, the shops give their permission to ask if they could do it, then the mayor selects a few to open up. Every year it's a different batch, so it helps businesses for certain more than others.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the information.
No problem. By the way, the two on the floor. If
Yeah, give me a second.
No, I was actually just gonna suggest if you're gonna be that close to each other, you want the third room on the right.
Chip blushes at this moment and rolls off Magnus.
I just really do spit take with my
I
girl.
would appreciate it if you never did that again.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, everybody.
No, I was waiting for that.
Underneath the tree.
We're
Dead
not shipping the
again.
two, goddammit.
Revive the girl.
It's like he's gonna need a revive in a second.
Chris, breathe.
Okay, your DM RIP.
You're about to
Welcome, I guess.
Could
Kim
be
is about to die.
Could be
I'm
worse.
sorry.
It could be one of those one of those anime cliches.
Do you feel better now?
No, gets off him and then just slaps him.
Okay,
Don't touch me, you baka!
Chris, do you feel better now? Can you breathe?
I can breathe. Sorry,
Good.
everybody. I couldn't resist.
Ursula is just going to snicker quietly into her drink. Magnuson trip shield underneath the tree.
Well, Trilly.
Yes, Trilly.
Trilly's just been sort of staring at the crystal ball where the image of her parents was, thinking, how is she going to tell Verdant? Trilly wants to bolt up the stairs.
Oh, that's right.
Okay,
Okay.
so you're just going to just make a bolt up the stairs, yeah? Okay. With a very heavy footsteps, all of you turn to see Trilly rushing up the stairs at this point. And all of a sudden...
Oh,
Should one of us after her?
What was that?
It's best to leave her be. This is family business. I don't want to interfere with it.
Fair enough.
Can I follow Trilly?
You can do. Alright, yeah, you're able to go do so. So, as the rest of you are busy either laughing at the accident from the two giant figures of your group, or whether you're just enjoying the drinks, Goldie, you make your way up the stairs, and you see Trilly enter her room. Do you go up to the door?
Yeah.
Okay. You go right up to the door. Do you push it open? Do you just stay there? What do you do?
At first I give her like a low knock and say, Trilly, are you all, do you want to talk about it?
First off, is Verdant in the room where I told him to stay put?
Verdant is in the room at this point. He's seen you rush in and see the look on the face, so Verdant's there. And then just as you're basically just there, just looking at each other, that's when the knock occurs. So it's up to you if you want to respond.
Trilly's going to ignore the knock. She's just gonna pretty much dash over to Verdant and just hug him out of sheer relief that he's still fine.
He just sort of blinks a little bit and isn't sure at first, but just gives the hug in response, like he just senses something is wrong. At this point, Verdant calls out and goes, Goldie, is that you?
Yeah, it's me. Want me to come back another time? I saw Trilly run upstairs, and she looked really upset. I wasn't sure if she just wanted to talk about it, or if there was anything I could help. I'm not really good at these types of things, as you can tell, but I was really worried about her.
Verdant looks down at you for a moment, Trilly, as if waiting for an answer if you give one.
Alright.
All right. Verdant sort of calls out to you and goes, come in.
Cody then slowly opens the door and then slowly closes it.
Okay.
She sort of gives a very sad sigh when she saw Trilly hugging him. She's been through a lot today.
What happened?
I don't think I might be in the place to tell you that, but I can tell you if Trilly doesn't feel up to it.
Wait. Our parents, are they all right?
They're alive. They're alive for the moment.
for the moment.
I don't think they've been hurt. You remember me telling you everything that our group has done up to this point?
Yes.
And the Black Pen and everything, and diction. Well, I apparently didn't realize until now. He's King Jersey.
Oh. Wait, you mean... Oops. Sorry, just sorting out the music. There we go. So you're telling me is... Oh my god. So what's actually happening then?
Well, he basically wanted the elixir and me dead in exchange for our parents, who are both alive. They looked unharmed, but you remember my mentor, the one who taught me how to use a bow?
Yeah, Madam Thistle, right?
She's dead.
No. Verdant looks Verdant looks over at you, Goldie, for a moment, and then back at Trilly and goes. He just sighs and just tightens the hold and goes. It's all right. I'm sure she holds no regrets to you.
Truly, it's not your fault. Please don't blame yourself. We will get your parents back, I promise. And we're going to make Diction pay for what he's done.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I promise you. The chance we get, the moment we get your parents and make sure that they are safe, we're going to go back there and we are going to make him pay for what he did.
Diction offered us another deal. One of the dragon shards in exchange for Mum and Dad. He gave us 5 days to hand it over.
Where did they say that they take it to?
Up in the Crystal Gleam Mountains, the Temple of the Claw.
Verdant looks over at you, Goldie, and goes. And what was the decision?
We're going to give Chip Shard to Diction in exchange for your parents. But but I'm sure I'm pretty sure we'll figure something out. I mean, we always do. At least
Yeah.
in this plan, we can guarantee that Trilly's not going to get hurt. After all, like, I mean, I don't want to lose our favorite little halfling.
Yeah. She's my favorite too. I know when all this is over, we'll hopefully get the other two favorites back.
Yeah. We'll get them back.
Verdant just sort of rustles your hair just a tiny bit, just to try to give some comfort. I'm sure Madam Thistle wouldn't want to see you upset. Besides, she was chosen to train you by the Queen. I'm sure she knew what dangers were thrown in when they went to teach you all this. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Just remember, be as brave as what you were. Know that no matter what happens, I would even feel more devastated if you all didn't come back.
Oh, we'll have to make sure that doesn't happen then.
Yeah. Goldie, can you just leave me and my sister just alone for a little bit, I think?
Of course. Goldie then walks out and leaves them be.
Alright. So as that's going on, the rest of you down in the tavern, you all have a moment. I'll say you all discussed what happened on both your ends. And then eventually, the familiar looking sight of Mayor Argonor comes into the tavern. He comes in dressed less formal and more casual like as he normally does. He comes in, just works his way in, sort of gives all of you sort of a good evening.
Mayor. Nice seeing you again.
Well, I figured it was best I came by. Miss Knife, get me a good one too, will you? Coming up, sir. And she just goes up to get the drink. At this point, Argonor makes his way over and sits down at roughly where Liam and Topaz are both sat. Sits by the both of you and goes, "Now then, how's everybody feeling at this point?"
Not gonna lie,
Better.
we could be better.
He looks over at you, Liam, and he mentions, sort of said, from what Deason told me, you along with the Furborg and the Dragonborn, you went through that portal. Is that correct?
Indeed.
Yes.
Apparently something to do with a trade as well.
I didn't do it.
Don't worry, I was not accusing you.
It was my idea. I didn't want to sacrifice the life of one of my comrades for their parents. It didn't seem like a fair trade, let alone the fact that the enemy would have a dragon. So I offered them just a dragon.
You know, I think it's fair for me to say something at this point. As the cup is placed down in front of him, he grabs it, takes a small sip, and just as he gives like a, oh, yeah, that's the strong one. Oh. Listen, all of you. Hope finders, right?
Correct.
Indeed.
Yes.
I feel like it's something that I need to say in this scenario. Topaz, can I get a verification from something from you?
Yes.
How have they not caused it? Have they generally been looking out for each other during their time here when I've not looked?
I believe so, yes. Especially the halfling. Apparently she's going through some family dilemmas.
From what I've gathered, there's been a hostage situation.
That would be correct, sir.
Topaz, as of now, I relieve you of the watching duty over the half-orc.
Magnus raises his eyebrows.
Sir?
I think what I just witnessed was something interesting. I do not fully discern the trust, but I'm at least willing to give a benefit. Magnus here came and informed me with Deezin to do with the situation that's been affecting the halfling. Apparently the halfling is, well... Did they mention anything about the location of where they were? Apparently, according to the half-orc, the halfling's parents were found at the Crystal Gleam Mountains, supposedly. Is that correct?
I think so, yes.
He looks over at Liam and Trip as if to get a verification from you two.
He specifically said that it's in the Temple of the Claw on top of the mountain.
Well, the fact that you know this, I want you to know this from my end of it, and tell the halfling if she ever gets the chance. I may not fully trust you, Magnus, completely, but I am willing to at least acknowledge that you are doing a pretty honorable thing. I don't think I've ever met anyone who's genuinely wanted to do something for another person. Granted, I know these dragon shards are important to everybody, because after all, this is what you're all aiming for. That being said, as mayor of Creo, I want to offer my apologies for if I've shown you any misdeeds during any of this. So for that, I am sorry.
To be fair, we did get off on the wrong foot. And the wrong end of a blade. So honestly, it's my fault.
I'm sorry too, Magnus.
For?
Giving you an empty burden.
What do you mean?
Can you open the compartment of the shield?
Magnus opens it. I'm like, he has a very, very big smirk on his face, and I was like, and here I thought you were just this innocent, and here I thought you were innocent. Holy this is the best scheming I've ever seen.
What?
Whatever
He
this
flips around the shield.
Yeah.
Trip, explain.
There is no shard in the shield's compartment.
I look around. Does anybody look like they're listening in?
Make a perception check.
All right.
So in other words, in other words, Trip Shield tricked them.
Bah!
Boy, are they stupid.
8.
Oh.
To your eyes, it doesn't look like it.
Hmm.
Ursula just crosses her arms and smirks. Well. Looks like I'm not the only sneaky one around these parts.
It was kind of hard to swallow.
Wait a minute.
But
You didn't!
So that's what she meant by the water in the coughing.
That's why she covered her mouth first and had a large gulp. That's the moment when she swallowed the shard.
Did you? You didn't. Did you?
That's why if the shield would have been traded, it would have been fine because Diction doesn't know how to open the compartment. He would break it and then find out when the parents are safe, there's no shard. So, but that plan is now to fail. So now Trip has a shard in her gut for 5 days, or maybe more.
So literally, Trip just did the equivalent of Goku with a Dragon Ball.
Yep.
Yeah, there. I was thinking more like cocaine in an airport, but that works too.
Okay.
I was dropping his the whole time, especially for you, Brownie, to say Trip ate the shard. I just made sure because you never deception checked or anything to see if Trip was lying or anything.
What do you think I made that extra roll with?
Oh.
When I said I made an extra roll. That was to see if he discerned you did something. Nope.
But that's where the shard
I
is.
didn't expect it to. I thought it was something else.
That's also
but not
why
the shard.
he asked about the interacting dragon shards.
Yep.
Question: how are you going to get it out?
The old-fashioned way, if I had to take a guess.
Gross.
How is it going to travel through the stomach, etc.?
I'm just gonna send a mental. I'm just gonna send a mental message to Cobalt.
How big is the shard?
I'm just gonna mentally.
The size of a small gem.
Okay.
The shard, to give a prime example, just for the sake of it mentioning, the shard is kind of the size of a big badge.
Okay.
Hang on, I
Okay.
think I have
Okay.
a reference.
Yeah, Trip.
Somewhere.
Yeah, hold on. I think
There it
Heidi
is.
might have a reference. If you have a good thing for a size, that could probably help.
Wait a minute, what about my commission I had done?
I think that might be all right. They're all in different sizes.
But is this relatively goodish?
A bit
Ready?
bigger than that.
Okay.
Like
back.
this, then.
Hold on, let me double check the size for Magnus's one there. Okay, you know
That
what?
is a good reference.
Yeah, it is. You know what? I'll enlarge Magnus for the sake of this, just for the sake of checking the shard picture.
Yes.
Yeah, that's actually a little bit bigger than what I had in mind, but I'll say it's close enough that it at least gives a fair size.
So roughly the size of a comm badge.
Yes, yeah,
Yes.
just about that. Maybe slightly, maybe a tiny bit smaller, but that's good enough. Yes, hi, yes, Del.
I was gonna. Okay, I was gonna do. Okay, so can I do what I was gonna do now?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry, what were you gonna do?
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of send a mental message to Cobalt. I'm not sure if he can hear me, but I'm just gonna try to reach out and be like, "Is Trip gonna be okay?"
Oh, yes. Okay, so you're dragon. Okay, Cobalt goes. What exactly happened?
I think she swallowed Volcanus' shard.
There's just silence.
question.
Okay,
Volcano's gonna be okay.
that's a better question.
I do not think Volcanus is going to be happy.
I don't think so either. But I think he understands why Trip did
can
what she did.
I could see
Oh,
this. I could see this now. Future story tells of the legends of Manu. The mighty dragon shards were all exempt, but one dragon went on a murderous rampage because he went, "You fucking hate me!"
So, can we
Yes, I-
recap? Let's just recap what
Okay,
Trip has
that's
done
it.
to
That's it.
Volcan.
Third time dead.
Revive.
So let's just recap what Trip has done specifically to Volcanus within the campaign ever since we met her. She's tamed him, visited his realm, ridden him, made him into a pet or a familiar, and now she's fucking ate him.
yeah, I think he's been on the ride of his life.
Trip.
Cross that off the bucket list.
Oh.
Who knew dragons have bucket lists?
I don't think Trip can digest that.
Into a bucket.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this right now. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. Just hope that Volcanus doesn't try to come out at any point.
Angry dragon noises.
Yes, Liam. What were you going to say during all of this?
So, Trip, you now have a brown shard?
Jesus Christ!
Any of you people heard of TMI?
It's this
No,
group.
what is it?
No, of course
Go
we
on.
haven't.
You know what? I'm just gonna chug the rest of my drink.
Wait, Liam, what are you doing?
I might need a strong drink after this session. Oh my god.
Raven, what are you doing?
I'm just asking, what is TMI?
Too much information, man.
Oh.
Now, would you like to-
Trilly's message.
He's already explained it.
Everyone, okay, everyone calm down, sorry. Yes, Trip.
No, Trilly made funny message. Never thought I found myself wondering what the kind of laxative can be purchased in D&D and how much they would cost.
Okay, just a fair warning. I am hopping out of here to get some food.
Alright, well, we're
Yeah, I
getting
don't think I can eat after this. I can
Yeah.
drink, but I'm not eating after this.
We'll wrap up this little bit. So in short, I'll say, with all this going on, I'll say for the sake of levity, everything's there, and the mayor at least says that he will at least do what he can to help you guys out for the sake of Truly's parents. So, the rest of the night comes to you all. Some a little bit lighter because of the mooding, others a bit longer due to the images of either Trilly's situation or the idea that there may be the birth of a brown dragon soon.
Gross.
We have bye, people.
Either that, or it's another yellow dragon, depending which end it comes.
Jesus Christ!
I'll stop.
Thank you.
All right.
Furlong
Anyway,
is big.
So I will say that in this scenario, all of you get a nice relaxing sleep, and there is something else I would like to say.
What?
Level up!
Oh, my
Oh.
god.
You can have your level up criteria was surviving this and organizing this bit here. So congratulations, you've all
what would've-
increased. You all got your level up. Yes, Chopper.
What would have happened if we had done what we did before the new year and actually tried to kill him?
No level up.
There.
You would have actually got. I will tell you right now, if you did that, you would have had the entire of that castle on your ass from the moment you did that killing.
Yep.
Right. But we would have
And-
brought him on the outside of the portal. So what would
Yeah.
have actually happened?
Yeah, but that means you would have about 250 halflings on your asses for the rest of that campaign.
Lovely.
At least.
Okay, I leveled up.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you've all got your
Yeah,
level up. So you've all got your level up. So we'll sort it. So if you guys have a chance to do your hit points, do so. If you want, you can roll your hit points and roll 20, or we can organize that on a day off. But for now, I think that's all for tonight's session.
Right.
All right. So first of all, I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Don't lie to us. Don't you lie to our faces.
Lie.
No, okay, sorry. Let me rephrase that. I'm sorry to Aeon because he generally was crying.
I do method acting. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
It works.
Fair
Fair enough. I
enough.
never thought I got you.
To be fair, it also feels like Magnus is a split off personality of mine. So
But no, I will say, all of you, congrats. That was genuinely good fun. How did everyone feel about that?
it was
Fine,
good.
I enjoyed
It was good. At
Starting
least,
off with a bang. I like
Does
it.
anybody have a barf bag?
Okay, maybe that ending was a bit much.
Might be quicker.
Anyways, all right. So, if anyone still needs to do their level up and things for your hit point increases, we can do that either later or if you can do it now. You know what dice you got to roll for your level ups, right, everybody?
Kind of.
90
I
10.
might need a hand.
Oh. Well, what do you know?
All right. Okay, Del, that's a 5, so you gain 5 hit points. All right. You know what? Let's do this right now. In fact, I'll give everyone their dice.
So it's the hit point. So it's the hit dice that it says in D&D Beyond, right?
Yeah, so in short, your level up dice is you have a choice of 2. You can either take the hit point that's the rough average, or you can roll the dice that is your hit dice, and you basically get a chance of more hit points or less. But I will be nice, if anyone gets a 1 on your hit point roll, you roll again. I'm not having a 1 for your hit point.
Are people doing a short rest?
It'll be a long rest at this point.
Okay,
So
then you
what's
don't
the-
even have
so
to roll.
it's-
Yeah,
Oh, you
so
mean
no,
yeah,
no,
no, for the
I
HP
was-
upgrade, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
just
was
take
referring to
average.
the hit. Yeah. Okay. So if it's short to mention, Del, you did the 5, so you actually got the average of your dice, so you're fine.
Yay.
Let's see. Hold on, Caitlin, you're a cleric, so 1d8.
Okay, so I'll roll 1d8.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Just you can just. Yeah.
I accidentally logged off the game.
No worries. Magnus for the 7. Nice.
I have 80 hit points now.
Whoa.
Nice. Okay.
That's 6.
Let's see. Actually, Magnus, you're a fighter, right?
Yeah.
You roll a d10.
Okay, so I get to re-roll that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
wait, did I do
Goldie,
that wrong?
No. That's exactly right.
Okay.
Yeah, every class has a different level up dice.
So 1d10.
For you, Magnus, yes.
Oh, I've got some really tasty shit now.
Yeah. In fact, Lena, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
9! Okay,
Okay.
so it actually, my hit points are,
Okay.
let's see, I was 73. 82.
All right, so Lena, are you back? If you can go back into roll 20, ironically enough, Lena, you actually get the best dice to roll. You can roll a d12.
Okay, so let me go back into roll 20.
All right.
I logged out, but actually
Yeah.
there was a close to sight, but I'm still logged in there. So let me go back in.
No worries. Heidi, do you know what you're rolling?
No.
D8.
Okay,
Or you can just
so-
take the average of 5.
Yeah, so you can roll a d8, or you can take the 5.
Okay, so I do a 1d12, right?
Yep, so in short, okay, so hold on one second. Heidi, since you rolled the dice, that's 2 hit points for you, I'm afraid.
That's fair enough.
Okay,
Plus your con modifier.
Yeah.
But that's automatically done in D&D
Go
Beyond.
on.
so just add in the modifier. Okay, so Lena, you have a choice. You can either take 7 hit points, or you can roll a d12 and try to get better.
Let me see what I can do.
Well, if you roll the dice, it counts.
Okay, so
Let's see, Trilly, you got a 10?
Yeah.
Do Rangers really get a d10? Yes, they do.
So, when do I have to turn off the on end stream button? Or we're doing all the...
You can do it now if you want.
So I just say goodbye and then do all this. It's like, you never said goodbye, that's why.
Yeah, sorry, my apologies. So you know what, Lena, if you make your choice or whatever, in the meantime, we'll end this stream here. I apologize, everybody. So at this point, everybody, that's all for tonight's stream. That's our first campaign of Monu. Let's see how things work out in the next, because day two of the competition is taking place, and now that everyone knows where the parents are, I guess we'll find out how things work from here. On one other thing, has anybody not rolled their dice yet?
Like average.
You took average, so it's just Lena, I believe.
I haven't rolled yet. I was waiting for the signal because they're... But D&D Beyond kind of glitched on my HP when I leveled up, so...
All right.
The HP that I currently have from leveling up is 96.
Yeah, so you got the choice. You can either take the 7 or the D12, but I'll let you decide on that. But for now, let's wrap this stream up here. So, you know what? I'll answer that there for Ursula. Naturia.
Thank you.
So,
Yeah.
Yep.
so yeah, you guys got to see what basically is what we do after the stream ends.
Yeah, so this...
You know something? I'm going to take the safe bet and take the 7.
Okay, so the modify hit points on your hit points 1, you take the 7 there. So, Trip, you know what, Trip? You might as well... can you somehow do your roll at this point as well, or are you taking the average?
I'm taking the average.
Taking the average. Okay, so everyone's had their rolls there. Everyone add your hit points. If you need the help adding it on, we'll do that afterwards. But until then, everybody, perception's rolled low. I think it's time for us to go. So with that said, that's all for tonight's episode. Thank you so much to everybody who turned up. I'm sorry if I caused some major scares or some oh shit moments, but hey, we gotta have one of those eventually.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
It's always
fun.
good to keep the players on the toes.
Yeah. Hey, hey, it's all right. I took lessons this time. Don't worry. I know my 1, 2, 3s. Hey, I did it. Don't worry. Oh, don't worry. I could do more. 1, 2, 3, potato. Damn it.
Okay.
Anyway.
You were so close.
You did it just to be funny.
Yes, I did. Anyway, with that said, it's goodbye from your Dungeon Master, Brownie of the Joy Charge Gamers. It's goodbye from Cotnall.
Bye.
It's goodbye. There was an echo.
Hold on, before we leave, Lol. Do the happy dance one last time, please.
Close enough. Close enough. Anyway, it's goodbye from Heidi.
God bless the Queen of Naturia. Wait, which god? Fuck you.
It's goodbye from Trilly. It's goodbye. Wait, he just said, oh, I get it. He just ate something red.
Oh my goodness.
It's goodbye from Raven.
Raven, just do it. Just a small wave.
It's goodbye from Dell.
Boy, everybody.
From Caitlin.
Hope you guys have a happy new year and have a lot. Take care.
Yes, best to say that if anyone's not watched our streams besides D&D. Speaking of which, it's goodbye from Chopper.
This week's been a hell of a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And goodbye from Lena.
Sayonara, peoples!
And until then, everyone, this is Brownie of the Joy Charge Gamers, signing off on Let's Play Live Perception Check, our D&D adventure. Until then, stay charged, and catch you all later. Goodbye!